Share!
Is there anything better than a Mitch Ray pump stream? I think not. Let's go.
Cash Money, thanks so much, dude. There it is. Your highest 4-hour candle close confirmed since August 29th. You know, not crazy. I mean, not even 1 month highs on the 4-hour close, but we did just get that. We did just get a 4-hour confirmed bullish breakout above key inflection point from history, right? That that happened. Sorry, you know, I don't really go streaming so early, you know, compared to normal times. So you'll have to bear with me a moment. Be real, I haven't even eaten all my macros today that I needed to at this point. So we'll be all right. But hey, the coolest thing I think ever about what happened was this little box here. The rising 3 methods never became invalid, right? How would this pattern lose its validity? Is if the traders ever settled up lower than the lowest part of the pattern or potential pattern, and that would have been around 57,340 or so, whatever. And they got us as low as 57,660 in the past 4 hours. So completely was valid. And it's just cool to see how I mean, this is a pretty rare pattern according to Bulkowski, you know, and I think that's probably his research being done on the daily time scale. And we're looking at the 4-hour, so it's kind of a joke, but I'm still very impressed that we had within a week, or maybe a couple days past a week, we had the same pattern, but reciprocal of each other, the falling 3 methods and the rising 3 methods, and they were both reliable, and it seems like they both have pretty good performance. Didn't we talk about the measured move, the structure yesterday? You pretty much hit it. You just hit it, like in one candle. So Bitcoin is at 59,800. I would imagine that this breakout, you know, absorption was going on, but what maybe got it over the goal line was the fact that Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, they bought another 1.11, repeating of course, $1 billion worth of Bitcoin this morning. And yeah, so absorption was happening. We just didn't know which type of absorption. In fact, like last night, it was just like, what are they doing, right? They failed, and then they ran up and tested, and they sold off, and then we started rolling over on the last 4 hours, you know, and now look at us, you know, bullish engulfing candle confirmed, and kind of wide open spaces until 61.7, I think, would be a big target, right? I mean, just on the 4-hour, not the daily or anything. It's just that it was such a real level, right? It was tested resistance August 8th, 11th, 14th, and then even August 21st. And then you can see some really good price action when sellers broke that level. Where did the asset run to? It ran straight to the bottom, like the support resistance level, which this is the type of price action we want Bitcoin to be showing us going forward. We don't want anything else. If they're going to push this thing back, we want bullish back tests, you know, confirmation that the level support. Hope maybe we never get it. Maybe we never get a back test, but it would just, again, make you sleep better at night. And remember, this level has been the line in the sand where we've been saying like above that level, you're technically safe. Like you're okay to own Bitcoin, no problems above this level, because it's so easy to protect yourself in case the asset fell below it, because you probably wouldn't want to own Bitcoin so much below 57.5, 58.4. So rejoice in this informal M shape continuing to react, right? React off of 7861414, confluent with the historical support resistance. Pretty cool. I mean, it's really cool. And it's just like, is it just going to type 1 to Jesus? I mean, we're not going to get a type 2. It'd be cool to get a type 2. You know, like there was like on the shark, you know, you're always looking for type 1, type 2, they confirm it. And on this one, you didn't quite get the pattern completion zone type 2, but you did see locally a high, then a second high, and that was easy enough to decipher to lead us to believe what was coming next. Not a crash, but we knew a markdown was coming, what was most probable. Okay. So we don't really have confirmation lows locally here, like we had here or here, but that's okay. There was some divergence, right? You know, and I figured like if really we got another test to 53K, we would have gotten undeniable divergence. It would have been beautiful. Locally, when I say locally, it's like this is how you got divergence here. This was local. This was like local divergence, right? You had a wave, like the wave structure. Man, it's like the large wave down, then then the pivot, and then the short wave up, the short wave down. Okay, you can clearly see it, and the RSI, there was no doubt, you know, oversold twice. It was specimen. So you would have gotten that. You might have gotten that again if we ever saw 53K, but you know, it's Bitcoin, man. Like it doesn't have, an asset doesn't have to have like a true edge to rally. I mean, you can be at the casino flipping coins and Bitcoin can go up to like 64K without like a really discernible edge, powerful edge. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I just blacked out. We were just talking about corn and stuff, Bitcoin. Remember, just to reiterate here, you know, you got 58.4. Is it a joke? It was support. It was support on the bottom end. On the top end, it was support. It was support on the bottom end here. But forget that. Forget the lately local price action, right? This was why. To me, insurance was to wait until Bitcoin was breaking that level to want to be maybe considering longing or being like participating in this asset, because below it, the consequences of the asset below the level long enough, miserable, terrible. So we're back. We're safe. You are safe again on Bitcoin until we're back below 57.5. Then we would have to reassess at 53K for a type 2 return of some sort of M shape. But rejoice. I mean, yes, 61K I think's there. 61.7. You know, here, right there. But I think your more major one, based on everything, like up, down, up, down, up, down. And a lot of up down we saw recently too. So that's incredible. That's going to bode well for any crypto, any altcoin. Maybe not as much as you want, because again, remember how these things work. It's like if you want altcoins to really catch bids, confidence has to reemerge in this market. The market participants have to gain confidence to believe everything's good again on Bitcoin, on the macro, right? Same with stocks. Like the index funds look like hot garbage. It's going to be hard for many individual equities to catch bids. And that's what we always talk about, how we want to trend trade. You want to have the macro, the sector, and then the individual asset all playing ball, all higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows in well-established uptrends. So in this situation, Bitcoin, we're attempting to refine itself with maybe the same lows since July. I know you get intraday price action, but where traders are settling up, it's about the same. You know, July 5th, August 5th, September 5th. What the heck, man? It's like the 5th of the month. All right, just pound bid on Bitcoin October 5th, all in, right? Just kidding. But yeah, you need to see some really good stuff on Bitcoin, and then market participants, the psychology of all the market participants around the world, they'll start gaining more confidence that it's safe to own altcoins, because you're not going to get some sort of mega terrible destructive drawdown on Bitcoin within the wee hours of the night. It's going to kill the altcoins. So it's a process that takes time, a bottoming cycle, a bottoming period of consolidation, whatever, you know, the W shapes and then the M shape. So I'd rather see an M shape all day than a W shape. I don't care if it's formal as a true harmonic or not. There's harmony here with confluence at 53K. Okay, let's go to Bitcoin dominance, because that's what I'm talking about, right? Like before altcoins can do much, you know, with Bitcoin being so, it's like a nebulous situation, where we had a freaking poll yesterday, right? Because it's like, we know there's an 8 to 9% move up or down on Bitcoin, depending on which way it breaks. If it breaks 57.5, boom, 8% drawdown to 53K again for the next level. But if it breaks 58.4, got about 9% upside to 63,588, the big target. So if you don't know, about, I don't know, it was close to 900 people voted on that poll yesterday during the stream, and like a little over 30 or 60, no, I think it was 67% of y'all, the viewing audience or whatever, y'all picked 63,588. You aren't there yet. Don't get cocky, kid. But that was a really good start. I'd feel really a lot better about things. Oh my God! NNE alert! Nano nuclear! We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm sorry, chat. This is insane. This is the highest. It's breaking the bad action magnet move. The double bottom neckline. You gotta, dude. Highest price seen since July 30th.
Hype in the chat! Look here! Look, listen!
All right. Well, remember, it was like big prime time for 286% upside. You're up. I think you're up like 65, going on 70% in 3-4 days. Life comes at you fast. Nano nuclear. Remember Nano, the S coin? Wow. Dude, that's like TA respect, man. Harmonic, complete. It's the framework. Thank you, Scott Carney, for the framework, man. Look at Starscream up 61% on its Knights of Knee. No, that's not Knights of Knee. Knights of Knee was NEE, but that one was also good too. Not as recently, but they did a really nice bullish back test on Knee. Stephon Marcel, 15K today. You talking about on Nano Nuclear? This is what I'm saying. Like, dude, people can have their virality, right? I'll take my little small community of people that are willing to learn and invest in themselves in an ancient art of traditional technical analysis to understand this is not just candles on a screen, it's charts. Just no, dude, it is the psychology of buyers and sellers, and these swing lows and swing highs represent things, and patterns are predictable. They can be. They don't always play out, but it certainly increases your probability of a particular outcome. And in this situation, that little inverted hammer on the type 2 with the bullish divergence, that was what dreams are made of, man. It's not the first. You understand? This is not the first M shape to be playing out like this, and it's certainly not the last. We will find many more in the future, and they will perform similarly to this, if not crazier, if not a little worse. So, not bad, dude. Okay, sorry, I had to just see that because that's a big development. That's, again, the highest level since July 30th, and they are attempting to break this double bottom. They're attempting to confirm a double bottom breakout, right? Because patterns aren't real until they break out. They're just potential. It's a potential double bottom until they break this neckline here. So I will just plot here. Right there, as you can see, they're just testing it, butting up against it. Those buyers, very, very aggressive. They have some alligator blood. Okay. I'll have another alert set up if we're really, really going, which I wouldn't be surprised if we heard a beep later. Okay, all right. Where were we before we interrupted? Let's look at Bitcoin futures. There, dude, this is incredible. Like, hey, hello, chat. If you're above 59K on futures, you're safe. If you're above 59K on futures, you're above the 200-day simple moving average. This is very good. I just can't. It's not that I can't believe it. I just think it's so majestic. Right? It's like, how in the world is this demand line acted as support again? And they literally bid it up there, and then you're diverging there, and now you're showing positive momentum for the first time after diverging. So it's like, are we on deck for 66.3, 66.4? that would make sense if you ran to the top of the zone. I mean, 63,588, you know, okay, but if you ran to 64,899, that's where futures goes. It just goes straight back up to the top of this channel here. Man, I'm just telling you, this, like, you know, you see them testing, like, okay, that might be just preliminary. There's testing it. There is some demand there, but dang, man, they just reversed it there for now. I like it, man. That's wild. Okay, so this means max upside potential when the level's broken, right? Max upside potential based on historical price action correlating to 59K. Prices above 59K. Last time you were above 59K, you went to 65.1. It's possible you do that again, if not higher. Because this time, one low, then the same low. Same low. You know, people are gonna be like, it's a higher low. It's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, like, I'm just saying where traders settled up was about the same, you know. These are good developments. This is data that we've been waiting for, that we needed desperately, right? I'm not trying to make calls on where we're going. I'm just saying, like, there's just a line in the sand. And if you want to be confident as a buyer, as a bull, the trend's not over, that we're not screwed, the long-term uptrend, right? Things like this have to happen, and now we're witnessing them, and that's why I'm going live early, so we can just discuss it and talk about it and look at it and show the evidence of why it's important, why these levels are everything you need. Oh yeah, it's such a clear 65.5 kind of next target on futures. Market cap, the corn. Just crazy, man, right? Like, they test it, and 1.212 on deck. This one's not as big of a deal. I don't know. Like, it's weird. The levels are different and the price is different. Like in spot and future prices, they're pretty similar, if not the same, for the most part. And then the inflection points are just in the price action correlation to the different levels. It's different on the market cap chart. I think that might have had to do something with the halvening or so. I don't know. But yeah, 1.212 on deck. If you ever break that, see this level, how real it is, right? This is how it correlates, the support resistance. If they break that, then I think you're probably headed to 1.3 trillion, just the top of the channel here. Okay. So Maxine, that was your, what do we say? Your Bitcoin market analysis, brought to you by Maxine Waters.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Okay, Ethereum. It's just like, it's gonna be okay if Bitcoin's doing the thing, right? It's gonna rise. It's not gonna go to 2K, 1640, 1800. It's not gonna do that if Bitcoin keeps going higher. But man, that's just sad performance. But I think we've already talked about it, right? Today, we talked about, like, confidence needs to be reasserted into this macro, into Bitcoin, to where it's undeniable that more than before, higher highs, higher lows, positive price action, violent bullish moves, impulses, right? And then, okay, Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. I'm not afraid anymore. I can leave my house home alone as a child. And as soon as he walks outside, what happens? The dude with the shovel shows up and he freaks out and he runs back inside. I mean, all altcoins are Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone. You have to look at them like that. But Bitcoin is, I don't know in this analogy what Bitcoin would be. Bitcoin would be his inner self, right? Because he had to overcome so much adversity because he was alone in the situation and had to create a bunch of booby traps to, you know, ward off the bad guys. Okay, Joe Pesci and the other guy, Marv and Harry or something. I don't know. Not even, I mean, you're just like at 24. I mean, they break this, there's going to be consequences probably. You got consequences as recently as August 7th when they broke it. I mean, it ran right up to 2,800 really. And that's the target area. Like, if they break 2408, you on deck would be 2721 right there, that high from January. God. So like an M shape, an informal M shape, but what I like at least about this one is an 886, right? Bitcoin had a 786, which maybe is strength, you know. I think it's not really a shark. It's nothing, man. It doesn't meet the criteria quite. But man, I mean, you went even deeper than an 886, but you can see it right there. A little too shallow. On the A to C, you want a 113 to 1618. You have to have that. This was like 107, 108. It was close. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to nitpick, but I do respect the levels, respect the Fibonacci retraces, that make up what these patterns are. And I mean, besides that not meeting the criteria, everything else, these anchor points are good for a shark. So either way, even if it was or wasn't, who cares? You always want confirmation lows locally after the type 1. You want a type 2. You don't have it, and you may never get it, but it's just cool to see like some sort of M shape develop after crashing, and that context is normally really, can be the best context for these M shapes. Seen so many times after crazy drawdowns on assets where they put in the M shapes and then they reverse. Everything reverses. So, I mean, Bitcoin keeps it up like this. Eventually, the buyers will gain confidence and we will break. I mean, we're trying to break it right now, okay? Wow, you hit one target of a 4-hour trade setup. I mean, you hit it by like $4, $5. You had maybe like 10, 20 minutes to take profit. And now this asset is up off that target of that short by 12+%, which is crazy because it's not really moved much. Bitcoin's moved a lot more. So it'll have its day. It's just going to be after Bitcoin has its days. Okay. All right. So forget Ethereum because it's been kind of meh. But the two that were really interesting of the higher market cap coins were BNB and Solana based on technical reasons, right? What were they doing? They were recapturing levels, or they were defending levels. And then there was positive price action correlation after they redefended those levels. So BNB, remember the break, hook, and go was confirmed, right? They recaptured the level and it was discussed. And man, we don't know what's going on with Bitcoin. All I know is the level on BNB. One could construct a trading plan with where it's easy to manage risk with a stop loss marginally below the $500 level, right? Cut your losses. You don't want to own it below there probably. But there's max upside potential if you never get stopped out. And what they did was they recaptured that level September 9th. They back tested that level on the 10th. And on September 11th, excuse me, my God. September 11th, we had a bullish and golden candle. And those three candles together in this situation, this context, is called the break, hook, and go, which is your strongest, form of confirmation. I've seen break, hook, and goes fail miserably, like almost instantly. But in this situation, the break, hook, and go was very real, right? Reconfirmed the validity of the violated area. And now you caught follow through of that yesterday, and you're running again today. 200-day moving average on deck around 563, 562. And now what we want to see on BNB is a higher high, right? Because we have lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low. Nice. Momentum shifting back into the hands of the buyers, potentially. But then we want to see prices above the previous highs, and that would just indicate more than before. Yeah, but if you were 5 here, 500, 510 here, you were 600 was pretty much the minimum criteria, minimum target, right? But 621, 638 is top of the range. And above that, 691. And if you cared about harmonics, wave structures, 886s, remember, it's a dragon. But what is a dragon? A dragon is a premature harmonic, right? So, like this. That's the dragon. That's what dragons look like. Notice how they broke the dragon spine, and then they pretty much back tested the dragon spine. How wild is that? That they violated the key inflection point just to run it down to test this demand line, supply line. It became demand line. And then where do these run? They can often complete with 886s. And this would end up becoming Not quite a shark. I mean, it doesn't, you got to have a 1618 here. But whatever. It's still 886s are still good targets, even if it doesn't, it's not actually the shark by the book. Again, your B to C needs to be 1618 minimum, I think all the way to 224. This is 1414 really, so I don't care. 1414 confluent with an 886, a confluent with an all-time high from 2021 is good enough for me as like a big target, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, May 2021. So yeah, that would be a big time target if you were swing trading, like longing 500, 510, that back test. Maybe that would be an, either target 2 or an exit. Very nice on BNB, man. For real. Love it. Solana, same thing. Right, look so dire. It's not really doing well today. It's up. But right, like all hope seemed lost, especially on the 6th. It looked ready. They were breaking support. It's like, oh my God. But then Bitcoin rebounded. Solana rebounded too. Buyers defended the level, and then they recaptured the entirety of the inflection zone. And then on the 11th of September, market participants reconfirmed the validity of 130 as support again. After it was violated, they had to reconfirm it, and then you pretty much engulfed. You did engulf. So they technically break, hook, and goad. Because when we were looking at it on stream yesterday, it was not engulfing, but it ended up engulfing. And now today, if you want the engulfing candle to be really real, you need a confirmed daily candle close higher than yesterday's close, and they might be working on it. And that divergence there is playing out more. The positive momentum is building. They rejected 40, I guess. Highest RSI reading since late August. Onto something here. And someone could be like, it's an M shape. Informal M shape, sure. 786, but hey man, whatever. Like M shapes, they do their thing sometimes. What do we? That's not a real M shape. That's I mean, that's not really a harmonic. It's just an M shape. It's a. We'll see. What's up, Anonymous man? Thanks for the merch perch, dude. Wow, it's gonna get cold soon. Temperatures are falling if you're in the northern part of the Americas. Yeah, so get your hoodies now while you can. Thanks, man. I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to be buying the revamped merch I created yesterday, dude. Which I bought. A few people bought. This one, like that logo, I forgot like how awesome it was. I just posted it. Anyway, so M shape, I guess. The thing is, this whole lower high situation isn't really invalidated until they're taking out 165. You don't have to know, right? Like if you're a swing trader, you don't have to really know what's coming next, because if your stop loss is strategic enough, I mean, it's not equitable to take profit there. Like in this situation, you would have to take profit at the top of the range. Yep, that's the only way you could play it right now. If you wanted to enter Solana right now, you'd be having to hold it till 190 because you need that for a 3-to-1. Well, I guess that's 3.72. We could take it down to, you could take profit at an 886, whatever. Okay, if you want. There it is, 3-to-1 right there. All right, what is that Fibonacci? High to low. I mean, that's not even an 886. That's completely reasonable. Right, you wouldn't want to own Solana below it, but above it, hey man, 3-to-1. Not 179.50 and 198 target 2, and then you could go like 260 for a, you know, just okay. Look, dude, if they're failing to break this level and we're running back to 191, 198, it's over. Like I think like you're gonna break it, but there's just no way, man. Like that they're gonna run this thing back up and it's gonna put in the same high and roll over again. And if so, if it's going to, that's profit taking levels anyway, right? You'd be like, I don't know, I'm just talking about like, hey, how do we play like failed breakdown attempts from sellers, like, you know, where it just seemed like all hope was lost, distribution, you know, 1, 2, and then I think like for real, if Solana actually is never gonna fall below 130 again anytime soon, it could be 216 or it could be 260. And this is way back from. This is like we're continuing. Okay, this is like you're gonna continue the long-term uptrend because they tried and they tried and they tried and they failed again, man. And they were like trying to violate the level, but buyers were like, nah, dude, you can't do it. We won't let you break this level. So this could be played if you want. Like this is just like BNB. You could play that. Could be, you know, setting up to get stopped out real fast, but okay. Risking 1 to win 3 minimum. I mean, the third one, it's like 8.5, 3 to 1. Cactus Jack, that was you, dude. You bought the. That was a 5-year anniversary, but we're like getting closer to 7-year anniversary, dude. We're gonna do something special in the 7th year. I mean, hopefully, right? Cyclically speaking, the way crypto is, like, you know, you think about 2017, you think about 2020, you think about even 2021. All 3 of those major runs happened in Q4. Q4, that's approaching, chat. That's 2 weeks away. So are we gonna just do the 2017, 2020, 2021 type of thing here? Above 58.4, I don't care. I'm good. If Bitcoin's above 58.4, confidence has returned to me. I'm okay. I like how they recaptured it, man. That makes me feel a lot better about this market. And this could be the setup, right? This could be some sort of setup to try to play the Q4 cyclical history on crypto. In crypto, it could be played like this, right? Solana. What do y'all think? I mean, like, can I get some feedback on is this good risk management here, or is this not? Dude, you're just buying into massive distribution. But it's like they're distribution, right? These two, like, confirmation highs. Do you know how many times I've seen where they do this and the asset melts down, dude? How many altcoins over in these really well-established downtrends, they put in these lower highs and they mark down so hard to the next level so fast? I mean, Matic so hard that it got delisted and they had to rename it to Poly or some garbage, right? I mean, that's death's throw type price action. But then at the next recent discernible event, the next recent price action is this type of positive price action to a level, defending it and holding above it and reconfirming it as support. It's like that's data and that could be traded. And it's not about, we're not calling. We don't know if this is going to play out. We just know the levels, and we just know what the buyers just effing did to the level over the past 2 weeks. And that's what they did. But over the past 6 weeks, an M shape completed, whatever. I think we have to post this, man. Like, it's not about, like, I don't think you can get mad at me for posting this. It's just so low risk. The upside is so maximum here. It just is. False bearish breakdowns or failed attempts from sellers to break supports and then the recapturing of key levels as supports, that's a piece of information. And then all that information is invalid if the stop loss gets hit for good reason, right? Because, like, why would you want to own Solana at 120, 122 or lower? You wouldn't, because you're probably going to $90. I think it's worth a shot. I'd be willing to lose a little bit just to get stopped out, right? That's like, hey man, that's like right there. That's like kind of ace queen offsuit, you know? Like, it's not pocket aces, it's not ace king, you know, not big slit, but it's a pretty decent hand. That's a pretty decent hand right there, and it's gonna get beat by some cards, some some hands, but man, it's pretty good, man. Okay, sorry, I just went going on a rant there. I think it's just this is the thought process of constructing a trading plan. It's like, man, do we regard this as real? I mean, it seems like we could, and it wouldn't cost us much if we were wrong. If we were wrong, right? Like if this trade failed, you're just not losing much. So. It's all you can do, man. All you can do. All right, hype in the chat for Solana. Maybe it's safe. Like, okay, if Bitcoin's above 58.4, I feel okay. If Ethereum's above 2,700, right, 27, I'm okay for it. Wait, 2,400. I'm okay for it to go to 2,700. Ethereum's not really that great. It's got an M shape, but it's not really correlating to key levels so well, like Solana and BNB and now Bitcoin, right? It's kind of technically crap. And that's okay. It can still go up. It's just, are we talking about trading here? Or are we talking about just like what's going to happen next? I think it's just more about how to approach, how to size up.
Mitch, please take a look at LTC on the weekly. If you do a trend line from 2021 ATH to now, also a line going back years on the bottom. Do you think a reversal? I use Litecoin so it serves a purpose for me. What you think? 0.309052215 LTC.
Crypto stock ticker.net, I guess. Thank you, dude. We'll look at Litecoin, which was looking bad, and then it's like it can't look bad anymore, right? If Bitcoin's doing what it's doing. Oh, by the way, his totals. Jonathan, how you doing, man? Everything working out okay? Did you see the debate a couple nights ago? What did you think about that, man?
I like turtles.
But not for me.
Gabago, over here.
Huh? Yeah, total. Up against the heart line again. The heart line of the channel. The equidistant. It's beautiful. This isn't, we're not using this equidistant channel to attempt to trade or anything. This is just, it's just art. Dude, I think like traditional technical analysis is a form of like inexact science. Okay, inexact, along with art. Okay, it's both. And so to me, you have the bottom end of the equidistant and the top end of the equidistant. The top end of the equidistant is around 2.2, I don't know, what is it, 2.27 trillion. So if you're confirming a bottom here and you're gonna run, you're at least target 2.21. But I guess we gotta break the heart line because it has been pretty well respected. So yeah, again, like what is this? I mean, maybe we're not done selling off, but you got to wonder, like the failure from sellers to test that very real 1.779 trillion level that was tested already. They didn't do it. They couldn't do it. There's too much demand to see this historic level. This is the old all-time high from February 2021, the candle close in the wick. That's why I have it plotted, and some really, really nice positive price action. Well, I guess negative back then because bearish, but like you can just see how real it is on the top end and the bottom end. Like, my God. Look what happened when it was broken finally. Tweezer top reversal, bearish engulfing below it, and it was like that was doom for the market. So I guess you could say there was so much demand on total that they couldn't test it. Yeah, so that's nice. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bullet sub. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you, dude. Okay, so think about Litecoin. It's hot garbage. It's been hot garbage. It's still in its downtrend, but yeah, like that. I don't know how, like, if Bitcoin keeps running and rallying, how in the world could Litecoin collapse to 50? Yeah, that's the target. Like below $66 on Litecoin's 50, but it can't be 50 if Bitcoin just keeps doing positive things, right? Breaking resistance. Okay, so this bearish 5.0 isn't even invalidated yet. You need to break like 68 cleanly, like a huge volume candle or something, and then it's like completely invalid. Then you're going to $77 probably. But you want to see specifically the weekly. Okay, give me a sec. Pull up the weekly. He wants the weekly. He said the weekly, and then he said do a trend line from the 2021. That's all-time high. But Charlie Lee, dude. Years to the bottom. I don't think that's going to be helpful, right? I'm talking about that. That's exactly what you wanted me to do. Like, to do what you said. You said if you do a trend line from 2021 all-time high to now, that we would consider that an arbitrary anchoring. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Doesn't make sense. Like, what? You're just discarding this data, this data, this data. It's like, why? It's not really important. It's not going to really help you do anything. Like, it's not going to help you, like, make a decision on managing risk. For me, like, it's pretty simple. Okay. Litecoin above $66 to $68 is good. There is insanely good high upside on Litecoin above that level. Below it, I can't have confidence. It's just like Bitcoin 57.5, 58.4. It's like if the Litecoin buyers, market participants can recapture $66, I'm the first one. I'm going to be the first one to be like, dude, this is really good. And there could be insane consequences. I mean, you could get a run all the way up to like $80, $79 to $80 target above $66, but we're trading below it. Gosh, dang, man. Yeah, I know. Oh, is that a rising three methods in weird context? Rising three methods, it's not real yet. You'd have to close the week above $67, $66.95 to have a real rising three methods. So it's not there yet. But again, they've been testing. Look at this. I mean, on God, as the Zoomers would say, on God, 4 weeks, failing to break the level. I guess one thing about it you could say, barely, is that this bullish engulfing candle is still active. It's still not, it's never been invalidated, excuse me, because there was never a candle close below this open. So you still have a bullish engulfing candle active on the weekly, but it's below resistance. So I think Litecoin $66 is your form of insurance. Right, like you're gonna miss out on a few percentages of gain point, like of gains, right? Not owning it now versus owning it above 66. But I think like if you own it above 66, 67, then I just think you have a higher chance of going way higher. And below 66, there's just always the chance that, man, like you could go way lower, $50 or lower. So. That's it for me, man. In terms of Litecoin, just break the level. It's not hard, dude. Just do it and see what happens, man. You could see how high Litecoin can fly when they break 66, but they've been failing. Just have your alerts set up above 66 so you know. That's all I can tell you, man. I don't think any sort of trend line is going to help us here from 2021. Look at that, rejecting the 200-week simple moving average. What a joke. Okay, so thank you, Crypto Stock Ticker Net, for the 20 super chat. Oh my God, this coffee's already kicked. Let's go, J-Fish. Let's go. Three rising methods. Coffee cup. Sorry, I haven't even read chat. Paris. Maybe Bitcoin miners. Let's go to how they're doing today. Because sorry. Let's look at XRP, bro. My bad. Oh my God. Sub 1%, 1.3%. Nice. Okay. After they defended 50 cents, they're running off the engulfing candle from yesterday. Recaptured 200-day moving average. Tested 58.5 cents. Okay, you break that, 63 cents again on deck. Whatever. Right? Nah. Okay. If XRP looks good, Solana looks better. If XRP looks good, BNB looks better. If I was gonna put money in crypto, it would be either BNB or Solana over XRP. Sorry, I think that those two would outperform XRP, at least midterm. At least historically speaking, they have, like crazy, right? Heart rate monitor. Everyone loves a heart rate monitor. Like we know XRP is not hitting all-time highs anytime soon. Solana is only one major impulse wave to the next two all-time highs. So BNB obviously the same thing. Like they're like really close to their all-time highs compared to XRP. You don't even want to know because it would just be like, I mean, if you really want me to do it and just if you need help here, I don't even think that was all-time highs. It was even higher. Yeah, dude, think about XRP. How far away it is from its highest level in history. XRP is off its all-time highs by 82%. Okay, Solana off its all-time highs by 47%, which is, wow, still a lot, but not near as much, not even half as much, right? Around that much. And then BNB is only 24% of its all-time highs. So all day, man, I'd be taking BNB and Solana over XRP. I don't really care. Okay, so we were gonna do something, and then I lost my train of thought right now. Oh yeah, the Bitcoin miners. No, first off, MicroStrategy, because Michael Saylor bought $1.11 billion worth of Bitcoin. It was announced. I mean, it was reported today, and they broke the level. 131. Man, that's a huge level. Okay, you have to understand how big of a deal 131 is. Okay, I can show you. It's historical. Look, there it is. That old high from February 2021. Okay, that was, you know, Bitcoin had already topped out. Altcoins were kind of going nuts still, but the end was near, very, very near. Yeah, no. That was February 2020. I'm sorry, get my years messed up. That's no, long before the top. That was, okay, February 2021. Yeah, that was. I mean, Bitcoin was still just up at its highs, right, for a while, before the meltdown a few months later, and then it recovered later in the year. So anyway, that level was just captured today, up 5.87% off the highs a little bit. You know, it was 140. But you just got to wonder, is it one low, the second low here? They're holding on to the 200 moving average. I can't, they're literally defending the 200 and recapturing level. And now it's like, okay, do we have a dragon here? Anyone could be like, yeah, that's kind of a dragon. Kind of a dragon that's just broken the spine. So your upside's good. You have great upside potential here. I mean, all the way to 172, 177. That's your target if you're a MicroStrategy bro. Above 131, 177, target one. Okay. Have the chat. It's going up forever, Laura. I'm gonna go buy a discount TV with Michael Saylor's face burnt in it. Are we sure this is real? Oh, we have no form of confirmation that it's real on Bitcoin. I mean, like, someone could be like, that X point and the D point, like the crash low and this most recent low at 53K, that was the confirmation low. It could be, but I think a back test of 58.4, like positive bullish price action correlation to the level and flipping it. See, it was just resistance, you know? Resistance for like 48 hours, and they finally broke it. My God, absorbing supply. So at some point it would be cool, but Bitcoin, you just don't know. It may never do it. A formal back test of 58.4 and the same type of price action correlation we're getting on this side, we'd flip it to where it's just support before going to much higher prices. It would be nice, and it'd be kind of easier to manage risk, I guess. But yeah, you just broke it, so. But yeah, MicroStrategy upside potential above 131 from where it is right now. You still have a good 25 to 28% upside just before you see the next big levels. Okay. Maybe one low, maybe the second low. Maybe that's how the market is interpreting Bitcoin's bottoms, you know, confirmation low maybe. Same type of little, it's like, that's an M shape too. That's like a 786, just like Bitcoin, right? Like informal M shape, not calling it a pattern, not calling it an M shape, or not calling it a harmonic, but we'll call it an M shape because it's an M and there's nothing you can do about it, right? In fact, man, this was really close to actually being like what would be considered the no-no word, the cipher. Because it, yeah, to 1272. If you don't know about the cipher, which again, Scott Carney doesn't believe in the cipher, you know, and that's fine. I think in the research he did, maybe it just wasn't fruitful enough. You know, with all the ciphers, maybe he identified he didn't like the outcome. Well, either way, like if the ciphers, they're occasionally going to develop and they're occasionally going to play out, you know, across the markets, thousands and millions of assets, right? But like this one's meeting the criteria of it, right? So 1272 to a 1618, I believe, you have to have the A to C point, but the 786 is there, not quite a 1618, whatever. Still, that's valid. 382 on B, that's literally by the book a bullish cipher if there was ever going to be one. Okay. Just didn't quite get that 786, but man, that was so close. Almost perfect, dude. I'll show you too, because again, open mind and an open heart. Oh, okay, not to 1618. 1272 to a 1414, not 1618. The shark is the 1618. Sorry, it is bright. Yeah, right here. So the 1272 to the 1414, you got that minimum criteria. 382 to a 618, you got that on the B point, and the 78% on this, what they're saying, 786, whatever. You got it. By the book, right? No one could argue with MicroStrategy's cipher right here. So I'm in the chat. Don't tell Scott though, okay? Scott, he's gonna get mad at me, but I'm not calling it an M shape, or I'm not calling it a harmonic. I'm just calling it an M shape, dude. Maximum deniability. What's up, CryptoPunk? What's up, everyone? Mr. Magoog and Jason. Did chat die? Really? Oh my god, dude, chat, you've literally destroyed my life by being so dead. That's the most. Okay. Let's go to the Bitcoin miners for Paris. Because he asked about Velocity Athletes or something. What did he say? Justin King, but this would be textbook. Not Scott Carney's textbook, but some internet person's textbook. I don't know, but this set today is incredible. Ah, fantastic, man. Gotta love the miners up today. Remember, our favorite was Iron, and it's up the most. Trade setup posted yesterday. Easy to manage risk. Value, good value in a well-established uptrend. We know it's an uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, Larry. Sorry, you're in an uptrend. Big drawdown like that, and the buyers defending a key level from history, not once but twice. And on the second low, they just happen to be bullish divergence. Impending price action reversal is implied. And you're working on a bullish engulfing candle today. Highest price since August 30th, going for the highest daily candle close since the same. They filled a gap. There was an actual gap, and they filled it today. Trading above the 200 simple moving average. This is very similar, like locally, not like all the way, but locally, this is very similar to Solana, right? Where they recapture, though they don't even really lose the level. They just test the bottom of it at close and then immediately reverse and recapture all of the zone and then back test the zone, the top of the zone as support perfectly. That's Solana. So Iris, Solana, exact same local price action. So if you, hey man, you like Sol, you can go with Sol. You like Iris, I like Iris because Iris has a deeper retrace, man. It's almost like a dragon pattern, right? There's the spine, or the spine would be right here. They haven't broken it yet, so it's a potential dragon, but we got really good targets up there. Really nice upside potential on this asset. This is the one. This is like, hey man, I'm watching the stream and I'm getting value. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't help it. If I'm watching the stream, the value's there. Even if you tried to not get value out of this stream, I'm forcing value down your throat right now. What is Iron? It's a Bitcoin miner. Technology services. Okay, so that one, there are a couple more. How did that end? Wow, have I been live an hour? Oh my God, I've already been live an hour, chat. What the?
Flipping coupons in the stock market.
Whatever, okay.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
The other one, Hive, I believe. Hive, yeah. The harmonic framework. Key levels being recaptured past few days, but really today, the top of that inflection zone, that insanely nice looking bullish divergence, positive Momo building off of that divergence. Max upside potential. When the price of Hive is trading above $3, you have insanely nice upside potential. My ears are popping. What the? Yeah, we're gonna get a little crypto chat. Yeah.
Hand him a little crypto check.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Hey man, like you're just staring at something it took, how long did it take, really? It took about 125 days. I know that means nothing to you, but 125 days of development for a structure is primo. I mean, that's large. Took a lot of time. What is that, like almost a quarter or almost a third of a year? That's probably gonna be reliable. And you got insanely good upside here, man. Like it's like you're staring at what something looks like before it goes way higher. So yeah, it's a trade setup, man. I don't know. That's all I can just look at it and be like, dang, this looks good. It's still great and doing something pretty special today. As you can see, like the level in the sand here, like what the consequences often are when this level is recaptured or reconfirmed as support. You just have huge moves, and here we are again, just breaking it, and like chat's dead and whatever, you know, there's no, people are still scared. I mean, I get why people would be like scared, you know, but like we just recaptured a key level on Bitcoin. That's why we're live. But dang, man, these altcoins, or not altcoins, they're virtually altcoins, right? To a degree. They're derivatives of Bitcoin. They're Bitcoin adjacent, Bitcoin correlated, but they will probably outperform Bitcoin if Bitcoin runs to like 80K or something. A lot of these miners most likely have a chance to give you better yield. MicroStrategy also, like MicroStrategy could give you better yield than Bitcoin. So it was Hive, it was Iron, and there was another one that was good. Wolf was okay, but it's down today. Oof. Dang, man, I thought this was like solid. Like it's the best trend, bullish convergence. I mean, it's still good above $4. So I'm not really worried about it, but I can't remember which one was not right. kind of looks like crap. I mean, it's diverging, but it's not like, again, you're looking for structural developments, positive price action correlation to inflection points. You're not doing that here. So it was not Cipher. Cipher is close, but you would want like a local low here. Look at this. I mean, this is the stuff you want to see. You want to see like violated, recaptured, reconfirmed. Eventually you saw it, right? I mean, you don't have that yet. They haven't tested 256. There's divergence, you know. It could very well catch a wave up on the divergence, but too far away to manage risk appropriately, and locally there's no confirmation low. So it's like kind of hands off. It's not giving you, right? We have criteria. There's a criteria that is mandatory for us to be able to construct trading plans, and this just doesn't have the criteria, right? Core Scientific, there you go, man. Yep, you're breaking out. This thing, $15 target possibly. Price discovery soon. Yeah, breaking resistance, man. This isn't a joke. This is one, there's no value at all. No value. It looked like kind of bad, but then they started rallying. It's like, man, you could almost say like partial decline confirmed and now breaking out. Yeah, no value, but high flyer. And if the other miners are going to do things, this one's not going to not do things. This one will run and go, again, probably $15 target here. So above 1071, I think you're breaking out. Okay. And it's pretty cool in the end, in hindsight, how they recaptured this level from June, and then they reconfirmed it as support. So they springed, they back tested spring. That's pretty, and now we have a higher low. So much demand that sellers were unable to even come close.
Happy
to
Friday the
13th,
level. Mitch. Watch out for the 3-year complex inverted head and shoulders formation. Monster structure.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot it's that. Friday. Okay, chat, it's Friday the 13th. It's spooky. I like it. Bitcoin breaking above the level of all levels that we desperately needed on a Freaky Friday. I'm totally down with that. I need to tell Chaylin. Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday Bitcoin breakout. Gonna get a high UOK Black Cat on there. Clean Spark. I mean, 886. All you can say the best thing about Clean Spark is from this low to high, you have some sort of M shape. I mean, you do. Like, no one's gonna say you don't. Like, it's kind of perfect too. Weird context of the M shape though, right? But it's, no one's arguing. There it is. There, chat, there you have it. They were kind of reacting, I guess. More reaction. Oh, that's worth a ping though for patrons and stuff. You know, that's pretty. That's a very pretty Gartley 886. Wow. That's actually really pretty, isn't it? Chat, G-Dog, people in the chat that are here, able to talk. Sexy. Value perceived an uptrend near support. A stop loss probably just below 7. I'd be like $7. I know that's a big loss, man. I know, but no one's saying load the, bet the farm. It's just, I mean, I wish we could get a little bit lower, but dude, you're reacting right at the 886. So there is downside. I mean, it's like you could layer in here too. Like if you're scared and you think, oh, 771 could be tested, 709 could be tested, then layer in small portions, all the way down to that level. But dude, there's like bullish divergence at the pattern completion zone. This like type 1 reaction, you would think it's probably going to play out. There's a gap fill at 1343. I mean, that's the target if this does play out. Wow, man. Beautiful. Love these wave structures, man. Will Bitcoin break 60K? Chat. Yeah, probably. it will probably break 60K. I mean, 60K is just psychological. It's not really a level. It's 58.4, 61.7, 63.588. Those are your actual historical inflection points. So yeah, 60K isn't something that I'm very concerned with at all. Bitfarms is good, man. I know it's only at 1% today, but dude, it's doing the thing. It's doing the M shape, convergence, divergence, hidden bullish divergence, whatever you want to say. And they're trying to break 206. I mean, they're at the level, right? They're at this level that goes back. Candle low close, right? Is it just the... No, not there. I mean, I guess above 188 is the real level. But then you have more. It's a zone. 188 to 206, man. You see it. Candle low close, big reversal, right? First time ever. But then reversal, it was resistance, and then again up thrusted, right? Correlation. So that's like, it'll, like, again, like you can't argue with this level on Bitfarms. And look where we are. Like you're at the point of max upside potential, easiest to manage risk here. Like you got it on Bitfarms. We don't know if it'll play out, but we know the upside is insane. And you know, if you fall back below 188, whatever, you didn't want to own it anyway. You wanted to get out. You wanted to be stopped out and be done because it's going to 126. So, Bitfarms, Bitcoin miners, looking like friggin' snacks, man. It's hard to believe, man. I wonder if what they're implying, you know. I wonder. Okay, I mean, so we looked at, you know, miners. Maybe we should go to stonks, but oh my God. Don't tell me this chat. You're a privileged few that are watching the stream at 1:06 p.m. Eastern. Privileged few. Because what SDIG, yeah, the crazy move because of the acquisition or whatever, but the technicals now. You want to go long on SDIG again? It didn't work out. It failed. It crapped out. It sucked. I know. The easiest play of your life, probably. Man, like I would think at this point 385 FSDIG if it falls below the level that it just firmly back tested as support days ago. Such an easy 3-to-1 right now on SDIG. Back, holding the 200-day moving average. The 200 moving average is beginning to upslope now for the first time, I guess since this move, but first time in 2024 the 200 moving average beginning to upslope. So easy to manage risk. And like, dude, remember, it was a newsroom catalyst on the highest volume ever seen on this chart. That's like a breakaway gap probably. That's not filling. And if it does, you've been stopped out long before it does, right? Easy for that. And you could even be like third target. I think though, if it ever breaks like 937 though, it's probably going way, way higher. Like you couldn't even imagine. You could just do it like this, man. Third target would be like 1250, I guess, you know, swinging for the fence. But then it's like, dude, you could have $37 target as your fourth target, you know, 25% layering out, and then you have 25% in your position when it breaks 1250, and then you just sell it all at 37.70. Hello? That's insane. Like that right there. It could be a little better. They could be like confirming it as support. It could have been like a back test of 360. But man, you're right there. Trade pain, yeah, man. Look at the chop, man. But something's changed since then, right? Something's changed since the badness, right? The bad stuff. Where not really any other miners did this. It was bad. But they've been acquired. What was the news again, Chad, about SDIG? It all changed with this gap up. Miners are not tricky. They had not been tricky. This was tricky. Yeah, this one specifically, not the other ones really. Bob is down today. It's not a big deal. It's just, yeah, because you're up against key levels, man. Tesla's up against key levels. They tested it. They couldn't break it today. Yeah, Mag 7, Microsoft's breaking key resistance today. Amazon pretty much saw its resistance today. Google continuing to gap up for now. Meta is very close. They partner with Bitfarms. That's it. So that has changed everything. Partnering with Bitfarms. Okay, so this is a really easy way to manage it now. Acquired by Bitfarms, and now it's like the level is being confirmed as support. And it's like, you know, you think about it, kind of, right? 1 and then 2. They confirmed the bottom before they were acquired. You know, it's not perfect. You know, it really is. The deepest line in sand is 361. But man, if you're going to try to play it right now, this might be your best bet. Okay. Things change, man. So it's literally just a technical indicator. You're trading a technical indicator. Trend analysis, you're trading the no trend. You're buying low. You're buying at the absolute bottom of a trading range. So spring back test at bottom of trading range means we inherently have maximum upside potential if it does actually play out. There you go, man. The miners looking, I mean, they just look good. They may fail. Like, I don't act like I know where we're going next, but these are good technical indicators, all right? Let's go to the Mag 7 real quick and run through them. We've been live now, hour and 20 minutes. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button, the bell, that sub for the people that are here. Thank you. Look over from the best to the worst. Google up 1.58%. You know, it's gapped up again after they recapture 151. Very real level. Just testing the 200 moving average right now. You were above it for a while, but bullish divergence developing, right? Where is it going to turn into a dragon now? All right, so sellers are pretty much exhausted. Dude, this is very real divergence. You have Class C bullish divergence with both swing lows being in oversold territory. That is very nice. So it's just beginning to play out. Class C on the RSI, and then Class A bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. So both imply, I mean, Class C doesn't really imply a reversal, but the Class A does, and it's starting to happen. So you could almost look at it like maybe they're trying to put in a dragon pattern now, you know, just that wave structure. They haven't broken it. You like that. X, A, B, C, C point, C to D wave would take you, if you went to an 886, it'd be like 188. Microsoft. Big deal, man. Broke one resistance, now it's working on the next. And we kind of look at it now as a dragon, a bullish dragon pattern, with targets like 458, and if they take it to all-time highs, 490. Beautiful. Highest price seen since July 30th, going for the highest daily candle close since July 24th. We got a comeback, man. Things turning around. Bullish pattern and bullish trend being now reliable. So we're going to be seeing if there's going to be good performance. 458 would mean good performance. Apple up today. Still, right, after they've been defending this inflection point. It's up. It's just barely moving, man. Like up 0.44%. I don't know. Not many people interested in max bidding Apple. Just enough to keep it propped up. Oops. Meta. We have ourselves a bullish 5-0 now, and we have, I would think we could say, a confirmed partial decline. So that means if we're identifying a partial decline, right, in a rectangle, that's what it looks like, a rectangle to me. That means we have a 70% chance of a bullish breakout coming. So you have one of the highest probability outcome potentials on Meta right now for a breakout. About to flip positive on momentum. RSI looks good. You're on the threat. You're very close. You're at the threshold of the bullish control zone, just a few ticks away. So if they break 531, I think you are going to be breaking above 60 on the RSI. So looking good, man. Like really good on Meta until this starts showing unfavorable price action. It looks like they're absorbing the remaining supply here. And there it is. There's the level on Amazon. They break 177. Okay, 188. They hit 188 today. Is it a joke level, or is it like the most important level on this chart? It is the most important level. 2021, 2 times throughout the year, it was a reversal cycle ended, right? Recently they tested it, April and May. Then they finally broke it. Then Bezos had to, again, sell for his girlfriend. And then they bearishly back tested that level as resistance before it gapped down on earnings. And it was scary, but then they've recovered it. They recapture 177, now 188. They break 188, $200 target, but not until then. So I have an alert set up. Video flat today, but still above 180, 118. So that's good. Showing positive momentum today. Pretty nice. I mean, almost could say it's like hidden bullish divergence maybe. They rejected 40, the bearish control zone on the RSI. Very nice. Above 118. I mean, easily 130. That's the target. Above 118. Higher low. I like that. Now let's make a higher high, please. Tesla's down 0.34% today, but they tested resistance, man. They did it. Just disappointing that there's so much supply there that buyers are like, oh, heck no. Heck no, we're not breaking that right now. Just like they did, I mean, countless times. July 29th, 30th, 31st, the 1st of August, September 5th and 6th, and now September 13th. Like that's a very real level of inflection. If they break it, it's going to be a smooth ride to at least 247 to fill the gap, which I think is a good short-term target anyway. But then really 260 is the big inflection point. That's a big freaking deal up there. And then above that 300. I think 300 will happen in time. The way the trend has certainly reversed here. Yeah, I love Tesla longer term. Not intraday. Every day I'm not really concerned about it. It's just a more long term. Higher highs, higher lows. Gonna be setting up for the highest highs. All right, that's the Mag 7 chat. Bitcoin on the 4-hour looking to go positive again. After so much absorption, it took us over 24 hours of, I mean, let's just be real. It was like 3 days, right? Was it 3 or 2 days?
Public service announcement. There's
3
no
days and
MEV
12
on
hours.
Varus, so if you don't want your funds molested by Jared from Subway, now you know where to turn.
Public service announcement. The stream is not about your S coin on not TradingView, and your S coin is not different than the other 2.5 million S coins out there. It's not different. But hey, man, I know there are 99% of people who are in the crypto space. They would like take money from you to like promote your scam, your joke coin, Beanie Baby. They would like take money and they would like, you're just in the wrong place, man. Beerus, you're not here, in good faith really, because you just keep tipping me, but like shilling your S coin, and everyone in here sees through it, man. Just being candid, just being blunt with you. Spider, holy crap, man. Very close to all-time highs. Everyone have their alerts set up, dude. I'm just moving it. Yeah, I wonder if we test it today before the close. We have 2 hours and, well, we got an hour and 40 minutes till the closing bell, really. And they're just pumping this. How cool is it, man? The bullish inside bar. Go back to the September 9th stream. The identification of it and what it's manifested into. It's brilliant. Gotta love Japanese candlesticks, man. Dow Jones, very close to all-time highs. Will we get it today? Maybe. But let's be real. Let's look at the weekly. How's the weekly going to close? It's going to be all-time highs, man. Maybe not. You're close. Wow. You want to talk about bullish inside bar? Well, kind of. Yep, Dow Jones, man. I love it too that they did the thing that we coveted. Like, come on, man, go fill the gap, go test the key inflection, and they did it. And now it's like from that we're gonna go gonna go to all-time highs. It's brilliant, man. Nice hammer too, kind of. No, Bitcoin is not a beanie baby at its core. No. The NASDAQ, we're still waiting. I mean, 18K, waiting on 18K here. Bullish inside bar, catching all the follow through. Positive memo building for the first time since the 30th of August, so the first time of September. We're seeing positive momentum at the highs of the day right now, if you could even believe it. Hype in the chat for the NASDAQ. IWM, woof, gapping up. Really nice, like that hammer. Then they got us above 209. They back tested 209. It's just now you're going. It's like, remember the wave structure, chat? What was the wave structure? Butterfly. Butterfly here and the butterfly on the S&P. It's the butterfly, the powerful, very powerful wave structure. This is more like no, was it NASDAQ? I mean, sorry. Yeah, it was NASDAQ was the butterfly. Like the spider's almost like deep crab. Because the B point retrace is like a 95% retrace. It's crazy. Like more powerful than the NASDAQ. So this right here, though, is bullish wave structure. And you're talking 19.5 to 20,500 if it's going to complete. If it's actually going to... This is the C wave completing. And we're going to the D wave. Way higher. All-time highs, price discovery, you name it, 20K. All I can do is go live, man, and look at these things. And I've been live now for an hour and a half. What more do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here live, talk to myself, and after we've looked at like a ton of stuff, like a crap load of value. I mean, I feel like I put in value to the viewer today, as I try to every day. Not much left to do. Include gold. Mooning, dude. Holy crap. Woo! Gold chat. Melt up, price discovery. Going for it. 2,700, remember? Monthly cup with Hendelman. That's the big boy. The big boy target. Way up here. Cup with Hendelman. The size of a galaxy. Beautiful. That's just freaking nuts, man. Yeah, something's going on. Oh, we know the central banks, man. They're just buying up all the gold they can. Look at this monthly on gold. The monthly on gold's 79. Woo! But, you know, the record on gold, I can't even believe it. Wow. Gold's record? What the? Okay, apparently 1883, chat. In 1883, gold's monthly RSI was virtually 100. I didn't know that. Did you? Anyone out there know that happened in 1883? When it got listed on the first financial market ever, I guess. And then in 1931, it was at 98, and then 1946, 99, 1968, 99, 98. My God, dude. All right, let's just have an alert set up on gold. We're breaking 2,600. We're seeing it for the first time ever. And silver, I'd imagine it's having a great day too. Oh yeah, silver. You got 17 days and change, but if all stayed the same or higher, listen to me. If all stayed the same as $30.72 where the price is currently trading at, or any higher, it will be the highest monthly candle close since at least January of 2013. Wow, so we're talking, what is that? 11-year highs incoming. Bullish engulfing candle, by the way, too. And maybe possibly back testing resistance as support for the first time. It was just up thrust, resistance, resistance, but now flipping to support. So again, you got 37.63. I mean, like, you know, overhead resistance at 34.50, 37.63, $48, $50. These are all targets, man. Unreal. I mean, it's extremely real.
Thank you for going live and for the heads up on these miners. Shout out to Citadel, can you check out BTDR? M-shape, higher lows than before. Nvidia partnership, yet they had a note suffering, not sure what to think about those however.
Spoonman, thank you for the 20, dude. Shout out Citadel, thank you, dude. Yep. Oh, like Sidon, my God. Stream's ruined. Hold on a sec. Yeah, we'll look at BTDR. Much love, man. And thank you for supporting this 100% crowdsourced stream. Thanks for the 561 here. Kind of crazy that it's only 561, but it is midday. And
I'm bringing awareness to a price chart. The technical price action shows its validity. Unfortunately, it's not on TradingView because exchange listings are extortionate, and that's how TradingView works. Have a great weekend, Mitch.
Dude, your name is the name of the S coin. So it's like you're not being impartial. It's in your best interest for that asset to go higher. Like, I couldn't imagine like someone coming in being like, any other S coin Moon Boy, and then like only tipping to shill his S coin. And then he's like, I'm just, it's not me shilling, it's something else. It's me bringing value to the, it's like, you're not doing that. You're not bringing value to the stream. You're just not. Silver, $35, $36 on deck, man. It's looking good, man. Momo shift. Momentum is shifted, right? Why? How do we know that? The indicated with the higher low here. There's a lows, lower high, lower low.
Thanks
lower
for
high,
going
lower
live,
low,
Mitch.
and higher
Happy
lows.
Friday the 13th. Tell your personal trainer chat says hello, Rebecca Black, Rebecca Black, Rebecca Black.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I tried to take a picture of it to send to him. I'll just take a picture of this. Rebecca Black. Okay. Thanks, man. And happy Freaky Friday to you, Jimmy. Okay. Anyone got any things to respond to Virus, man? Chat? Y'all want to back me up here? No one's backing me up. Y'all just like, nah, I'm not going to type anything. Like, Beerus is defending himself, and I'm like saying he's not doing the right thing, and y'all are just sitting there doing nothing. Hold on a sec. Let's get orange juice futures. I just want to see it because, okay, they pulled it back after hitting all-time highs a few days ago. Bearish divergence now. What? Yeah, but still, this wave structure would imply like 1618, way higher. Yeah, man, what a back test. All right, resistance flipped to support once, then twice. Spring back test of spring. Crazy. Okay, BTDR, I think it was. Yeah. BitDeer. BitDeer, dude. Oh my god, it looks so interesting. This is, I guess, another miner, right? It's gotta be BitDeer. Oh my god, dude. Looks like that one low. You see it back there from April 2023? Oh, the price action correlation is beautiful. And here we are again. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3. I could imagine, like on lesser time scales, the divergence is extreme there, like bullish divergence, and you know, they recaptured the level, 572. I would almost say like that's a real level. Oh, what? Why does it do that? I don't understand. Right there, that candle high close, the reversal there. It was support, support, support. That's the zone. Like that's your. I've never been here before. Foreign chart, okay. I've not been to the forest of bit deers, but it looks okay because you got a completed bat pattern. Went a little deep. That's okay. I mean, anything above 530, you're good. The closer you are to 530, the closer you are to being able to manage risk optimally. 50%. And then 88. I mean, it's over 886. It's almost like you completed here. And this is almost like the lower low type 2. Yeah, I mean, this is great, man. Good request, dude. Very good request. Divergence on, man, that's solid, dude. That's the best request of the day for sure. Yeah, so your targets, let's look at the upside. Let's go, Monkey Inu. I'm sure that's an S coin. I'm sure it is out there. Thank you, dude. I hope it works. Hope it plays out. I mean, sometimes options, man, can be, you know, it's like just because the asset goes up doesn't necessarily mean the options are going to play well. You got to be careful. So I'm sure SLV is probably liquid enough. That would be it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 touches. Like, so you got 2 targets easily, 918 to 1453. I mean, if you were just wanted to be a harmonic trader, you could just take profit at CNA too. You would have to. At this point, like, you couldn't take profit at 918 and it'd be equitable if you wanted to manage your risk appropriately. I'm a little disappointed that like it's not being requested 3 days ago, 2 days ago, because nothing would have changed. It would have been the identical analysis. But you would have been closer to 572, 530, so it would have been more optimum to manage risk, right? Where the further you get away from these inflection points, the harder it is to put that strategic stop and have, you know, more upside. And it's just like, what if this thing falls down like to 599 from here? You lose a crap load of percentage points. I mean, it goes down 13% and it's still completely fine. That's the issue. So if you buy it now, understand, like, you could lose 15% of your value and this thing's still beautiful. If it goes down 15%, you got a better entry, really. No, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Can't even tell if you're like being nice or you're just being mean, you know, because you putting my name with that, it's kind of like disrespectful, low key. So Yeah, but if we go to like the 12 hour, the 4 hour, it's crazy good. But we want to like the let's go to 8 hour. 8 hour diverging. Yeah. 4 hour, probably better. It's okay. Yeah, this is it, man. Like this is like your, yes, max upside from here. I mean, minimum upside from where it is right now, depending on, I mean, like despite what it does right, like short term upside target, you got 33% upside up to 72% upside all the way to 100% upside. So if you're okay, like maybe not even taking profit at 918 and taking profit at like 1175, 1453, you could, one could definitely play this. It's beautiful. It's very good, man. So sorry, like when we see charts like this, it's fun because it's like, this is everything that I try to teach. And then someone comes in, they've obviously invested in themselves. They've identified the same thing that I'm looking at and they just wanted to show it. And it's like, yes, this has definitely got my blessing, right? Great stuff, man. I'll add this to my Bitcoin miners watch list too, so I can continue. I didn't know it was real. I didn't know it was a thing. Exciting. Thank you, Spoon. Sorry, just reading a little bit of the chat. Dude, we've been going, man. Hour 42-minute live stream in the middle of the day. Bitcoin's green. Well, just went positive on the 4 hour for a moment. Dude, look at this. It's crazy. It's like, it's really good. It's better than SDIG, really. People are going to forget about it too. I think like so many of these like bangers on the stream, I'm telling you, they get lost like the one freaking ring. Like they just do. It's weird. It's like, what was once legend became myth. Yeah. Was there another? I don't think there's another request for real. Yeah, that was it, dude. No one else requesting things. It's fine. But we got it, man. We know where there's some opportunity, right? Shadow banned? Yeah, I don't monetize, right? I've never had monetization turned on for my live streams, so yeah, they don't like that for sure. Like that's definitely a way to not get exposed or to be noticeable or visible in the search is to not monetize. But it's like for me, I would rather play copyright music and be crowdsourced and keep my integrity and all that. You know, that's just kind of like it's a sad trade-off. It sucks because they need Google needs that money, man. They need it. It's just, man, principles are a thing, dude. And like, it costs a lot of money to keep your integrity. Like it really does. That's one thing I've learned. Like, to keep your soul and your integrity, it is very costly. Just real quick, Bitcoin 59,757, getting close, man. Getting real close. Wow, man. Wow. Okay. So we got to look at Pin Gaming because Pin Gaming Completely invalid. They defended the level, macro improved, and now it's trying to break a key level, breaking the 200. Now they do need to break a couple highs, but man, you gotta say that was pretty impressive. Defending, follow through, and even more today. Up 8%, like crazy, man. Yeah, no stopping anything. Money printer's gonna go burr. Everything's gonna go nuts, dude. Yep, so even when it's like, okay, you're in a woeful downtrend, you have classic distribution, the 200-day moving average is still being rejected 3 times, supply line rejected. It's just like, okay, short squeeze like crazy. But then there are other ones that were at supports that were, man, Caesars, holy crap. One that was like, hey, I mean, this was, I think I pinged y'all yesterday about this one. The supply line was regarded as support, but also like a perfect test at the top of the zone. Hey, Solana's doing something like that. BNB did something like that, recapturing level, reconfirming it. And now it's going. A lot of upside potential if it's really going to run here. So good to see that. I think there was another one that was like that in the entertainment. I can't remember which one. Oh, Eastman Chemicals finally starting to do things. Yeah, this is like a bullish rate. Okay, you have a partial decline confirmed on Eastman Chemical, chat. We have a 70% chance of a bullish breakout now. Target of 112. Why is it confirmed? It's confirmed today. Not yesterday, day before. It's confirmed today. That's because that's how partial declines work. Wow, incredible, dude. They turned this thing around, didn't they? This whole market. Check on IP, international paper, old trade setup, but it's still going. Back tested the level of support and running more, man. Good God. Going, I mean, hit the highest price seen on IP today since April 2022. It's a dream, man. These M shapes. And then the classic accumulation after they develop, the spring back test. That's wonderful. I think it was Las Vegas Sands, maybe it's hitting support, maybe. I can't remember. Nah, it wasn't Las Vegas Sands. Terrible. HPE was kind of no, it wasn't HP. It was MU Micron. Hold on, I think it was Micron. The crazy like confirmation low. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'd like it above. I don't know if I can like it really until it's above $97. But interesting how they're trying to put in a second low. That's definitely bullish divergence class B on both oscillators. Wow. Dang. Definitely diverging. Sorry, just screwing around, man. We looked at a lot today, so just kind of having fun, man. BXP. Woo! Remember the 3 rising valleys? Classic accumulation. Remember, it saw its lowest level since 2010 here in March 2023. But then, what are they doing today? Highest price seen since September 2022, breaking a big resistance. A lot of upside here, man. 105, if it's real. I mean, they pull back again, but dang, dude. If you look at the weekly, it's even crazier because it's so discernible. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Godlike structure. Going for the highest weekly close since September 2022. So 2-year highs. How's Han doing? I liked Han. It was pulling back, but it's down today. We had a good day yesterday. I like this confirmation low here. I like it recapturing the demand line. I like it back above the 200 moving average. It's almost like a dragon. I think it's set up for 216. Gap fill at least, 213.68. Anyway, so yeah, Bitcoin, I can go back to it. I don't think we looked at this one chart today. Man, it's beautiful. Breaking the heart line, man. Breaking the 58.4 and now the heart line, right? The midpoint of this channel. It's been respected. Look, resistance reversal, resistance reversal, resistance reversal, resistance reversal. Now you're breaking it, and it's like, okay, I think that's probably extremely good here. And even like lately, locally, there's nothing here till like 61.7, 61.9. What a dream, though. You know I haven't messed with this channel. It's just here. And they hit it. And then they literally reversed it there. I mean, think about it. Bitcoin hit this level and is off those lows by 12.69% in a week. And then he's nuts. My alert hasn't gone off again on it, so that means it hasn't really broken that neckline. It's just up today. Bitcoin's pretty much at the highs of the day right now, chat. Highs of the day.
No way. No way. What is this garbage?
I guess we're just hanging out watching it because, I mean, like, how about ending the stream when Bitcoin's at the highs of day? It's hard to do that. We are at highs of day now. 59.9 chat. There it is. 59.931. Highest price seen on Bitcoin since really the 29th of August. So highest price seen of this month so far. 59.975, 59.990. Wow, we were $10 away from 60,000 chat. We'll play some Jesus chimes if we do see 60K. There we go. It was 59.993 right there. That was a new high of the day, new high of the month of September. But 60K is just really not that crazy. It's not like a major level. It's just psychological. I need like 50K, 60K, 70K, 80K, 90K, 100K is really, I mean, they're all psychological levels. Here we go again, maybe. Tesla's flashing green, is it? Nah. It's just flat today, dude. They tested the key level and there was supply there, and then it pulled back pretty bad and it's not really gone for a second test yet. We're just waiting for 60K, chat. Dollars away. Yeah, Bitcoin futures over 60K? Yeah, because there's always a premium on that, man. Always. Justin King, that's interesting. Lower time scale, the 4 hours not good enough for you, man? The 4 hour shows us that beautiful Rising 3 methods that is played out formally and hit a measured move, and that's a dream, man, to me. Makes me really happy. Here's your 60 minute, I guess. But here's like what the 60 minute does is show you like how much more insane the price action was, how real both sides were. And this is like why I always paint zones. I don't paint level, or I don't paint like specific points. I'll do 1 and 2, and it's like you can see the top point and the bottom point, the top point. Man, it was beautiful. I mean, it really was like a crazy few days. The past 48, 72 hours just been wild in this zone here. Oh, the 1 minute, dude. Yeah, let's go to the 1 minute chart, man. Of course. We're just waiting, man. 59, 950. Very strong right now. 10 minutes until the 60-minute candle close. That would be... No, we're not even in power hour coming up. We have another hour, 10 minutes till power hour, chat. Going back to total for a second.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Oh my God, dude. Back to square one. What do you mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. Dang, dude, it sucks when you get so far and extended into a stream. Like this 2-hour live stream, and yeah, we're kind of going at the highs, but it's like I haven't fasted in a really long time, and I'm technically fasting right now. I'm out of coffee. I've got some water left, but yeah, it's just kind of rough, man. Yeah, thanks for the 563 people still here. Patiently awaiting higher prices. Solana trying to move. Well, remember, we've capitulated, okay? If you were watching the stream earlier, we capitulated in terms of saying, you know what, we don't know. We don't. I mean, we've always said we don't know, but the context was miserable. But at this point, someone could size it up and have a tight stop set up. If it fails, you take on minimal losses. But if somehow your stop loss doesn't get triggered, what a great amount of upside potential, like maximum upside. So it's just all about, like, are they completing this M shape here? Are they back there? I mean, they have completed M shape. They are back testing a key level, reconfirming it as support 130, and they did engulf yesterday, and that's literally what happened. So someone could construct a trading plan here. We did that. BNB, we could have done it too. But yeah, that's why I don't like the 60-minute, because it's like, oh my God, it looks so bad, dude. But it's like not a big deal. It's like whatever. Oof, man, I'd be careful, Brad, on Domino's, dude. Like I don't think it's good. Like, I'm just saying, like, all right, if I'm looking at Domino's Pizza, it completed a crazy sharp, and then it's a massive drawdown on earnings, right? The earnings, that volume is extremely high, and that's a huge disparity. And you see what they did. They ran it up, tested, and rejected the 200. But then this 420, 425 level, it's the line in the sand on this asset. Like, you don't own Domino's Pizza below 421, 425. You just don't, man. It's like, look at what happens historically when that level is broken. It's like straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I mean, like, Domino's Pizza looking like setting up for way lower prices. But and the really bad thing about what happened is most recently, where these market participants have formally regarded this zone as resistance. That's the most recent discernible event. I mean, like, I think it's a form of insurance to wait on owning Domino's until it breaks back above 425, right? It's your insurance. Like, you'll miss out on a few percentage points of gains, but mother of God, knowing what happens below 421 when price action unfavorably correlates, you see it, and this is the evidence, right? It's very bad, like 320. So that makes me really concerned about Domino's here. You have like an argument to actually not own it, technically speaking. So I'm trying to make this perfect. Previous resistance and support. I mean, there are lines in the sand, and you do your thing. That that's the worst thing that I could have ever seen happen to an asset. It doesn't matter if it's dominoes or anything. And obviously you said you were looking at it. I was like, oh, I'll take a look at dominoes. I'm like, but I think, yeah, if they can get the price back at 424, you're great. You're golden. Like gap fill and on to probably 550, but not until then. All right, let's go. Go to Ethereum. It's up. Oh, they're rallying a little bit. So we got informal M shape. They're trying to break 2407. If they break 2407, it's going to be an easy ride to 2724. It's not like that crazy, but that's just kind of like your next ever. That's where they took it initially on the 9th and pretty much the 26th of August. Whew. Wow. Come on, baby. Ethereum. Maybe, dude, like, you know, the context is good for an M shape, right? Oh, long extended drawdowns, downtrend, and then the M shape kind of develops, and it's like, it's there. Just like a long extended rally, and then all of a sudden the W shape appears, and it's like, there could be more downside here. Yeah, I'm not really, I mean, like, I like Sol and BNB better for risk management purposes, but, and I like BNB because, or I'm sorry, I like Bitcoin more than Ethereum because Bitcoin to Ethereum chart, or Ethereum to Bitcoin. Oh, look, another day. Another in 6 hours, it'll be the lowest daily candle close since April of 2021 again. Wow. Riveting. I can't believe it. So it's like just continue. Ethereum to Bitcoin's continuing to lose value every day like it does. Gross. See, yeah, Meta now at pretty much the highs of the day. Apple kind of at the highs of the day. Microsoft definitely right around its highs of the day. Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon not at the highs of the day. Google not at the highs of the day. Yep, so I think I just will conclude it here. You know, if I miss out on the run, oh well. I've tried to, I did the best I could, man. I've been over 2 hours live early on a Friday.
Phil Weekly, please. Still making high lows since Tech 2022? Cheers.
Anonymous, thanks for the 20. I guess we will continue by looking at Filecoin. Sure. It's the Filecoin, man. He wants the weekly. 2.4%. Man, that's serious divergence. That's continuation of divergence. You have triple divergence now. Tail end MACD histogram. Wow. Wow. Actually, wow. That's crazy. So sellers are like really exhausted based on MACD and RSI. You're at levels where it's like 99, 100% retrace, right? You were down at the basement of basements here. So you wonder, are they like, is this like an alternate bat with a type 2 return? Almost. I mean, it does look like an alt bat. Yeah, 113 alt bat. I don't know. Maybe a little deep on the B point, though. Yeah, a little deep. 1272, pretty much. Wow, it's almost nothing. But saying one low and the second low, you wonder, are they like confirming a bottom down here? I'm just looking at the daily first. I know we wanted the weekly, but I'm just saying, like, I'm wondering, like, I'm just looking like, is this happening right now? Like, are they, that's kind of ICP-ish. You know, ICP ran up like crazy. Oh boy, let's get to work, mods, start banning these scams. I will make sure to ban their word. Yeah, jokes. No one wants your scam, losers. Hey, you're on Telegram? Go F yourself, dude. All of you. Yep. Scammers. No one's going to buy your scam here, dude. No one here will make you rich unless you know, watch and with good nature. No one's buying that crap, man. But hey, dude, go. All the people spamming that S coin, just go put the fries in the bag, dude. We know you all work at McDonald's. Let's see. When I got this, man, I'm just taking out the trash. Trash been taken out for the most part now. Whew. Okay. So Filecoin, he wants the weekly, but dude, the daily is pretty good. Daily's like informal M shape or something, getting a confirmation low, and the divergence is implying upside. So target here is probably like the only way you'd play it is $5, 486 to $5. I mean, Filecoin's starting to, like, again, momentum is like stalling out and it's halting. Right, because sellers have momentum. Man, look at these impulses. Bearish consolidation, lower lows. But all of a sudden, it's like it's stalling out. And you're diverging. You weren't diverging at all, really, like here. Down here, that's serious, man. So I would be like, kind of like, all right, I get Filecoin down at these levels. I mean, it lost 100% of its value, literally. Yeah, they'll play it again. But he wants the weekly. So what was it about the weekly that he said?
Hey, before you leave, can you check out Wolf?
What's up, BD? Thanks for the 20, dude. Of course we'll look at Wolf. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you. Still making higher lows since December 2022. Yeah. My God, technically, as technical as you're going to get. Yeah, traders settling up on the weekly at 309 back in 2023. Traders settling up at their lowest point, 337. So, yeah. Yeah, like 99.9, it's a 99% retrace on the candle closes from the lows to highs. So, again, I mean, sellers are starting to stall out down here at levels where we've seen major reversals. So, it can't be like, you know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. We get a run to at least 486 again. Sure. Sellers are like, it looks like the sellers have been running out of fuel and gas, steam, right? Momentum, stalling, halting. Okay, so gonna require Bitcoin, you know, bullishness. Like it will require that, or bullishness and flatness. Now altcoins can catch up, but yeah, man. Back to the levels where we reversal. So why not again? Very well could. You hadn't seen positive momentum since April 8th. Yeah, man, it's been a long time. So yeah, the weekly compelling, the daily showing stuff, showing like confirmation lows and seller exhaustion. So I think Filecoin kind of looks okay here. Anyway. Can't hear anything. Can I hear anything? It's a little quiet, isn't it? There we go. You know, Wolf. Anonymous, thanks again, dude. Wolf went green. Dang, dude, it was like down 2%, wasn't it? Nice. Oof. Oh my God. Wolf Speed Incorporated, worst thing. Ugh. The garbage, dude. This is Wolf. Check out Wolf. Trading at its lowest price since 1999, dude. Like the wedge was a failure. No one's buying this crap, man. I wouldn't own this. I don't care if there's divergence. It rallies, makes a lower high, and rolls over. Right? Is there any evidence that there's a composite operator accumulating, conducting a buying campaign? Good God, no, he's not doing that. And like, look at it. Look at the wedge. I guess like you're just what happened. You're at the apex right now. So the divergence plays out cool, but it's miserable. Oh, what a miserable trend. Not something I'm looking at being like excited. Nope, no excitement here. In the bit. Oh, who cares? It's up 9.5%. I can't even tell. Get out the microscope. What's up, order? CK, do I think Bama covers? Dude, I don't know. If we haven't figured out our O-line, it's gonna be close. But if Bama's figured out the O-line, you know, we get our guy back, our stud back, should be okay. But to cover at Camp Randall at noon, 11 a.m. when they're playing up there local time, I teased it down. I got Bama. Like I'm playing like I didn't really like the lines this week, but I took a 4-game 13-point teaser. I got Bama down at -3.5. I got Ole Miss at like -8.5 against Wake Forest. I got Georgia -9 against Kentucky, and I think Oklahoma State -5 against Tulsa for historical reasons. So just having fun. Teased all those together. For some manipulated lines, and just gonna have fun watching the games tomorrow. Yeah. Griffin, oh god, this one terrible, dude. What a scam. Like, this is like, we don't really mind Bitcoin, we're just scammers. That's what it looks like here. And then APLD, Applied Digital Corporation. Okay, so we've been here. So it hit stop, but recovered, and it's like, if they get it back above the level, these are still valid targets. It's probably even a stronger argument for upside now. Yeah. But it started right here. The trend's your friend on this one, like many others. So see why the stop was there. Yeah, they definitely stop hunted. Look what they did. This is like sometimes kind of scammy stuff, right? Where like they dump it like that, and it was earnings. Earnings caused this, and then for no reason just gaps up on extremely high volume back above. I guess you tested the entry, and now you're up. 786M shape at this point. No, oh my god. In the end, it turned into some sort of bat pattern. That's a bullish bat pattern. Hit the 886 perfectly, and they reversed it there. So I think above 599, dude, that's a key level. And you're looking at 870, 1037, 1332. Interesting. Other ones are better, but this one's good now. That's really tough. How can you play that? And that was just too scammy a price action. I guess you could have gotten in on the gap up if you identified it or saw it happen, you know. All right, Bitcoin's back positive on the 4-hour, at least for now. Yeah, dude, everything's good. We got we're power hour and less than an hour. BG, yeah, they technically could. I have a really cool shower where when I'm showering, I can see all of Miami. So I guess if someone, they would have to have like a 100-time, 200-time magnifier to see me, but I guess they could. But there's something about taking a shower, looking down upon all the no coiners, all the fiat holders. Power hour is the last 60 minutes of trading before the closing bell, like when the stock market closes for the day. And then it's power hour in all caps when it's the end of the week. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave y'all to it. You know, I'm just gonna just enjoy my Friday, right? Oh, you're talking about the market makers, but why are you talking about the market makers being able to see me when I'm showering? Showering isn't something you do on financial markets, dude. So make sure I got the requests. Yeah, requests are done. Yep. Yeah, so we've broken resistance, but let's see if it's real. If it's real, 63,588 is probably on deck. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Until next time, respect the T. A. Wow, Rocket Lab is doing something crazy. Rocket Lab, wow. Wow, we have a major breakout on Rocket Lab. Mother of God, chat, look at this. Look at this thing. Highest price seen since July 2023, but it's the range. It's the whole, dude, like $10 probably, 11. If this is real, holy crap. Rocket Lab's doing things, chat. Just letting you know, breakout attempt unfolding before our eyes. Sweet.